Thank you very much. Your Excellency, our dear Father, the Divine President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, here represented by our able engineer and professor of engineering, professor of physics, and now professor of politics, Professor Engineer Nentwa. Nentawe. Yes. Your Excellency, the Governor of Plateau State, a wise man. You remember the story in the Bible that Moses asked to go and spy the land, and Caleb and Joshua brought good reports. Though there may be giants in the land, we are able to take over the land. Barrister Caleb, Governor of Plateau State. Let me start on protocol in place because of time. First is to commend His Royal Majesty of our community, of our tribe, the Ingas tribe. The Ingas tribe. That's the tribe of the national chairman. And my title, which I've translated to also be the deputy of the Royal Majesty. The Ngorot, Ngasma, of Ungas land. Thank you, Your Majesty. It's a very big surprise to me, and I dedicate this honor to the father of the nation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his commitment in taking back our country. I was so shocked that there was no major road project in the entire Plateau State before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board. I'm so shocked, but I'm not so surprised because it happened to me in Ebonyi State. Party chairman I was, deputy governor I was, and governor for 8 years. I didn't see federal road projects in my state. And by extension, a lot of the states in Southeast. And so, we are here to flag off the Babban-Lamba Sharam route, 40 kilometers. I've seen the first 6 kilometers being initiated before now on asphalt. Not happy with the quality of job, not happy with the delay of the job. And that's why, by the powers in the general conditions of contract clause 53, that gave the power to the representative of the president to describe the project. And so we have described the project to 6.15 kilometers as phase 1, and we have taken over phase 2, which is 38 kilometers plus 2 kilometers more, and that is 40 kilometers. It's going to be done on the legacy roads pavement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for children and generation to come. That we know that God brought in a man at a time that the country was being highly challenged. At a time you will not do any road project and it will last for 5 years. And that's why his legacy will live from generation to generation. And those who I support say, aye. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate we shall stand. On your mandate, Bola, on your mandate, Bola, on your mandate we shall stand. This mandate includes a revolution in our road construction using continuous reinforced concrete pavement. No be so? Governor, I thank you very much. I thank you. I thank our national chairman. I thank you, Lalong. I thank you, the governor of Kaduna, for your commitment in this Akwanga, Kaduna, Jos road. I've summoned the contractors because of the request of the governor and the national chairman that we do a bypass over part of that road so that we don't have traffic in town. So we are going to be meeting with the contractor this evening and the consultant, and that will be done. Governor and national chairman, thank you for the warm reception to our National Assembly members, Works Committee, National Assembly member. I call them our headmasters. When they cough, we catch cold, but they have not coughed because we are on the same platform and on the same mandate that Nigeria may be taken back for the good of our people. Those who support say aye. The ayes have it. Governor and national chairman, thank you. Even this night, last night, I overslept because of the warm reception. Plateau is a beautiful state. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. And this road shall not only be done on concrete, there will be solar lights, there will be tree planting, there will be camera, and there will be observation station. This is very important. This is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu legacy road infrastructure. Put your hands together for our president. Chairman, I can see that your people love you so much. I hope by taking the title of the community, they will love me as such. Is that okay? Yeah. So that when I will seek ticket in 2031, it will be carry go. No be so? Very good. Very good. So let those who may be seeking know that I'm now a member of Chairman's community. Chairman, I commend you very highly. You are a lucky man, you are a divine man, and I miss you in the National Executive Council, your useful contribution. But we welcome you for the great work you are doing. And I say you're lucky, because in 2027, you will deliver more votes for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, more than he had in 2023. That's why I say you are a divine man. And I can see where the grace is coming from your mother and from your father, who was a pastor, an evangelist. And I can see the grace of God that is upon your life. And so this is just the beginning of your success life story. Congratulations. I watched the beautiful work that my sister Ojokbe is doing in Arise. And so I watched them talk about our program yesterday. And number one, somebody in the social media was saying that I was calling my brother, His Excellency Peter Obi, for a debate. That is, I'm not a presidential candidate. This man was a governor, I was a governor. And it's a presidential aspirant. I was also a presidential aspirant. So we are eminently qualified to debate. I aspired, I didn't get. He aspired before, he's aspiring again. And he will not get, because that is the mandate of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So we can do a debate. What I was worried about was that many opposition party members had gone through where we are working, and they would call me and say, you people are getting this right. And I expected him to do so, because we are doing what he did not do. When he was governor of Anambra State, for how many years, nobody could spend less than 7 hours to travel from Enugu to Onitsha. But today, you do it under 1 hour because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is fixing that road. I saw in social media where, somebody was commending the president and they were saying, this is not coastal road, but that is our own coastal road. Beautifully done with concrete, beautifully done with solar lights. We are putting CCTV, we are planting trees. And I think that he should, for once, commend what this divine president is doing. And they say I'm not on ballot. I'm on ballot too, because of what the president is doing. Because if the president is not on ballot, I'm not sure that this road here will be completed. I'm not sure that the 4 legacy projects will be completed. I'm not sure that Southeast will continue to be integrated in the affairs of the nation. So I am on ballot. And if you insult the president, I will take on you because I am on ballot. No be so? No. Am I not on ballot? No. So those who say I'm not on ballot, I'm on ballot. And for the obedient that are insulting me, be very objective. Be very, very objective. I have been a party chairman, I've been deputy governor, I've been governor, I've been senator, I've been minister. Then put the credential of your principal, and then let us see what I did when I was governor of Ebonyi State and what he did. So you have no right to insult me. But if you must insult me, insult me constructively. No be so? But if you call on president, I will call on you. When our first lady, our mother of the nation, was trying to encourage the youths, and she was talking about the things, because we must change our work attitude. Everybody must be working like in China. To retake our country, everybody must be working. Everybody must have something to do. My mother was selling akara. My mother was a farmer. My father was a farmer. But it doesn't necessarily mean that having used that to train me, that, I will continue to farm at their scale. I will continue to sell akara at their scale. Why do we make, joke of every genuine advice? Will everybody be a banker at the same time? Will everybody be an obedient movement at the same time? No. So let us, be serious, for once. This is very important. And my good friend of Arise, Rufai. Rufai said that the flooding in Lagos is because of the coastal road. Leave this profession for us. We, the professors of infrastructure, leave it for us. You should ask us questions. Why the flooding? Before the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu fixed the Eco-Atlantic, I was working in Lagos that time, and people were selling off their land because of flood, at the beachfront. I know the one bank, is it Merchant Bank, that was, submerged. Many houses were submerged. People hurriedly sold until the audacity of one man, the great dreamer and the actualizer, by God's special grace, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And so when you talk about flooding in Lagos, and he says because of the coastal road, you are darkening council without knowledge. We are going to Lagos with our headmaster, the National Assembly Works Committee, and we are going to see what we can do to help Lagos State government to solve the flood problem. But it's not caused by the coastal road at all. In fact, the coastal road is being raised to bridge the gap so that the water from the ocean will not cross over to communities and estates. So I want to teach Rufai that information. This is very important. If you tackle my profession, I will answer you. If you go and stop where we have concessioned the road, 125 kilometers from Benin to Asaba, it's under concession, it's under PPP. And so you just see a section that's been happening. By the way, did we destroy all these roads we are fixing? We didn't destroy them. And the entire road cannot be fixed once. But if you constructively let me know any challenge, any part of the country, but don't give me continuous roads of states to do. Of course, we've been doing a lot. But if you tell us, well, we go and do it. I've directed Minister of Works in Benin, Asaba, to go and they check out this road and talk to the concessionaire to fix that section immediately. Because of what, Mayo, my sister of Arise, had said. I welcome constructive criticism. I commend the president very, very highly. I commend him for a great work he's doing. I've listened to the request of 400 kilometers of road. And I know that the governor of Taraba State had once told me that he went to the president to ask for the completion of Ibi Bridge being done by RCC, awarded in 2018. The president fixed every of our challenge that, has been from the foundation of this nation. And I'm going to take the story back to the president, and he's going to fix that bridge. Additionally, the national chairman, and the governor has requested for 400 kilometers of road. And he said that is that route that, General Gowon, friend of the president, was born there. That Solomon La is the location of his place. That the father of a national chairman was also on this axis. And the house of the national chairman is on the axis. The house of Lalong is on the axis. The house of the Barrister Caleb, governor of Plateau, is on this axis. And the Gomwok, the former governor of this state, is also on the axis. And the people of my tribe, the Ngas tribe, are also on this axis. And so the Maraba, Jama, Mangu, Pakshin, Lantang, Shendam to Ibi Bridge is so desirable. I wish I have all the powers, but all the powers of the nation belongs to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and somebody is representing him. So that person and the governor will take this request to the president. But my own recommendation will be that this 400 kilometers will be an addition, when approved by the president, of the North Central and the Northeast Fourth Legacy project of the president, which will now make it 1,100 kilometers. And the Northeast has said, President, for doing this Gombeto View by my friend Ndume, we are going to surprise you pleasantly with votes. The Plateau people, the Taraba people, we will start when President approves, but the speed will depend if we get 90% of the votes. Now me, they say this one, no be president. If you want to attack me, not president. So the president will deserve a lot of your votes. I cannot see challenges to APC in the entire Plateau State, in the entire North Central. By the way, North Central commands the highest road network in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. And so we stand with you when approval is given. When approval is given, within 3 months, we shall design it. But somebody delegated cannot delegate another person. And so be assured that to make it happen is in your hand. And that's by appealing to the highest authority. But President is a good man, is a listening president, and I'm very sure that this place is home for all. And I have no doubt that he will do it, especially for our governor and our national chairman and his friend, General Gowon, His Excellency. Tomorrow, we shall be in Maiduguri to flag off major road artery that we has the Northeast Security, program. The 56 kilometer of Bama Road and the 46 kilometer of Dikwa Road. That is done by Dangote Tax Credit. We are going to be there. And I'm happy that the armed forces are very, very happy with this initiative of the president. It underscores the fact that the president is doing everything to fix our security situation. And road architecture is a major cardinal in the solution to our road, to our security situation. I commend the president, and I believe strongly that God has called him for 8-year tenure to fix this country. And this country shall be fixed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Thank you very much, and God bless you. It is therefore my honor and privilege to invite the representative of Mr. President, our dear national chairman, the magical chairman in the positive direction, a man that has conducted primaries with little complaints, professor, engineer.